So we're with BleachBANGS Radio. We're hanging out with Adelitas Way today. If you could introduce yourself.
I'm Rick, and I'm the singer of Adelitas Way.
You guys are on tour right now for this upcoming album. Can you give us just a little rundown on that new album?
Yeah, man. You know, we just put a 5-song EP out, and we're gonna put a full album out in early 2016. So we're finishing the writing on the record right now. And it's great, man. The record's great, and at the end of the day, like, all we can do is make the best records we can make, and put them out where everyone listens to them. And that's kind of where we are with it. You know, like I still have fun writing the songs and making the songs, and they're personal to me. And you know, this record's no different. You know what I mean? And I think we're just gonna keep playing, man. And you know, people are gonna ask me if it's more like homeschool valedictorian, if it's more like this, that, and the other thing. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, it's like I'm trying to write the best songs that I can, and you know, they'll come. They'll come. You know, you never know when once you're gonna get one from me.
And on that EP, are we gonna see any of those songs on the new album?
Yeah, man. I mean, why wouldn't we give those to you guys? I mean, like we're gonna try to incentivize it a little more, and maybe make a couple extra songs. You know, like we're gonna try to put like 6 or 7 new songs out, and then just give people 5 songs from the EP. Give them 11 or 12 songs instead of. People are dropping 1 song nowadays, man. I mean, if people aren't happy with 10 songs, 11 songs from us, then it's like, what do you want, you know?
We were jamming the EP on the way down here.
Yeah, man, thank you.
Really good.
It's a really underappreciated EP, man. It's like,
oh, I loved every one of them.
It's for me, it's frustrating to see where rock and roll is the direction of it is going, because you know, rock bands like us who just want to be rock bands, there's really nowhere to be heard anymore, and we're just trying to have our music heard. And I find people who are like, dude, I just heard your new EP, or I just listened to your 3rd album. I didn't even know it was out. And I'm like, well, that's because there's a sea of music on Spotify, and everyone listens to 1 song at a time, man.
Do you guys get more play off of just your general radio stations, or do you get more stuff off of satellite radio? You're serious?
No, man, everyone streams us, dude. I mean, and as far as radio play, I mean, we get a lot of plays on like Spotify and YouTube, and where everyone listens to music. You know, but as far as the support for rock, satellite radio, Octane has been very supportive of us and new rock bands, and I think they're one of the only supportive factors for rock music. And there's a handful of stations out there, but they're not winning the battle. You know, the stations that don't want to play rock are winning the battle.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. It sucks.
All you can say is fuck it. Stop sucking those guys' dicks. You know, when I see those guys, and they're like, "What's up, Rick?" I'm like, "Man, fuck you." You're killing,
I did the same
rock
thing.
Rock and roll. You're killing my shit. You know, Oklahoma, man. Look at Oklahoma. They used to play us at one time, and now they are playing all kinds of weird shit.
You're right. We were heading to Rocklahoma this last weekend, and we were driving in there, and the people that pay to have their songs played, it was towards the end of 1 hour, and I won't name the song that was playing, and it played 10 minutes later again because it was the beginning of the next hour. I hate the song anyway. I'm like, I don't even want to fucking hear it once.
At the end of the day, I can't be out here saying, like, you know, fuck the cat and fuck all these stations, and, you know, I wish I could. But at the end of the day is, you know, I try to not blame everyone, and all I'm focused on is maybe I'll write such a great song that everyone has to play it. That's the last hope for me with them, you know what I mean? If I write that song and they still don't play it, then I'll be like, well, fuck that station. Because what good are they for me, you know?
I agree.
And speaking of just a great song, Invincible, whenever you were writing that, did you ever think that song was going to be as big as it was?
Yeah.
You just had the feeling that this is good, right?
There's a few songs I had that feeling with, and you know, for me, it never stops. I had that feeling with Invincible. I had it with Criticize. I had it with Sick. I had it with Alive. I have it with one of the new ones that's not out yet on our record, you know, that we're doing. And
probably be another hit.
You know, I mean, if they let it, you know, if they let it.
No, you're right.
Who knows? I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe, maybe not. You know, we'll see.
And me being a big WWE fan, I saw that.
We're going for WWE too, man. We're going after that stuff.
I saw that, and I was just like, oh my gosh! I like fangirled for a minute. I was like, I love the WWE.
Yeah, make sure see if they want to rock, man. If they want to rock, we want to. I love the WWE too. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, it's awesome seeing bands like that coming from the WWE. Fozzy, we got to catch up with Fozzy.
Yeah, I know Chris, man. He's cool cat.
You know, and it's just cool. You know, everybody's the love for rock and roll is everywhere, you know.
Oh yeah, I hope it was more. People need to pay for it more. People need to see it live more.
Yeah,
I agree.
You know, everyone talks about how much they love rock and roll and the love for rock and roll, but I bet you two are some of the only people. I mean, this show should sell out and it won't.
Yeah,
you know, another weird show that'll come in will.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Shitty ass little show will sell out, and then like Red Adelitas Way can't even sell out. It's like
you're absolutely right. Yeah,
it's unbelievable. You think we're gonna come back to Oklahoma when people ain't coming to play? You know,
no, you're right.
Be like, fuck that place.
And there's no excuse tonight because it's a Friday. People don't have to get up and go to work tomorrow.
I think it's gonna be.
I agree.
Yeah. It's gonna be.
Whenever Black Label came here last time with the Butcher Babies, they didn't even sell out.
Yeah.
Like, how can all guys want to see the Butcher Babies? I mean, how can that not sell out?
Look, man, it's just you know, people. The generation after our generation they like really shitty music, man.
You're right.
They like really shitty music.
See, I was lucky. I grew up listening to the stuff that they listened to. I grew up listening to Extreme, Poison, Motley Crue, all those. I listened to everything, and I mean, we do this for free. We just do this for the love of music.
Who doesn't?
You know?
Who doesn't in the music business? We all do.
Yeah. I mean,
it's getting to the point where the bands are doing it for free too, and that's why you're going to see bands break up. Bands are going to some are going to want to do it for free, and some aren't.
And you have talents that aren't discovered because there's just no money in it anymore. And that's what people want.
Oh, you'll see. It's going to get a million times worse until somebody comes in and makes it better.
Yeah.
Until someone real high up comes in and says, we got to pay these guys, and not let everyone rip them off. Like you're going to see, like me, for example, I love music. I love coming here and playing. I love rock and roll. But at the end of the day, man, I got 2 children and I got a family, and I'm not coming out here for free. Fuck that.
No.
You
got to pay the bills still.
If people are demanding it, I mean, you got to pay.
I'll come out here, to play.
Oh yeah.
I always play. But I value what we do. I value the magic we have, man.
Yeah. I didn't even actually really hear of you guys until Rocklahoma, what was it, 2012, I believe?
They played last year, too.
I didn't make that one.
Oh, yeah.
But I was walking, and you guys opened up with the Collapse, and I stopped. And I looked, and I walked towards the stage like, wow, that's good right there.
Thank you, man.
And ever since then, I've just been, jamming,
Yeah, thank you. You get to listen to the catalog, man. Once you listen and you listen to the songs, you get them a little more. People don't want to listen to shit no more. They want to just hear what's on pop radio or whatever plays at Starbucks, and it's like people don't even know we make music, man. Some people out there,
I've got most of the catalog on my iPod right here.
I love that.
And I paid for it too. I didn't.
You see?
There's more talent in the rock area than I think.
Buy that EP. We own that. We own that EP.
Oh yeah.
So
listening to it up here.
That's good.
Yeah.
So did you guys do all this EP and everything yourself?
Of course.
The next album is all you guys, or?
Yeah, man, but we're not like, I try to self-produce it a little bit. I've made records with some great producers. I've learned some tricks, but at the end of the day, we also listen to our peers, man. We listen to the Johnny K's and the people who have helped us in the past. They guide us and they help us with the process. They help us they hook us up with their studio, and they help the tones and stuff. So, and Matt Doherty was great. We, you could say we self-produced it, but Matt did as much work as we did as far as getting the tones and the sounds. And it's a team effort, man. Team effort. But we wrote all that shit and played it, and that's what you get.
Do you guys usually just write in the studio, or do you just, like you said, you just write all the time and some of it makes it to the studio?
Look, sometimes I write by myself without the guys, and those songs were like sick. I wrote like sick and like criticize and stuff like that, and then sometimes we'll just be hanging together and we'll jam, man, and we'll practice them, and that's where Dog on a Leash and Stuck and Harbor the Fugitive and things like that, so it's a mixture, man. Sometimes I'll be like, I got this idea, I wrote the song, I wrote I Get Around, you know what I mean? And sometimes I'll write with the band and we'll all write together, so it's a mixture.
That's awesome.
So this new album, is it you guys on a label or anything, or is it all just? We
looked at all those shitty ass deals. We looked at all of them. You don't think people reached out to us, man? We saw some. We saw some terrible offers that ripped bands off, and we saw some offers that were like sweatshop, band sweatshops, dude, and we're willing to, for us, we're willing to just be patient and not be afraid to just put our music out. I mean, everyone's, so at the end of the day, we're going to do what's best for the band. And I feel bad for some of these great bands who have these bad record deals, and you think they're famous, and you're hearing them on the radio, and they're selling tickets to the ballroom, and you know what I mean? And then they go home and they don't have anything, dude. Or they have something for a month, and then they're thinking about getting a job, painting a house and shit. So at the end of the day, man, I'm not really interested in that kind of deal. I don't want to be famous and poor. I was already that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We noticed that 1,000 Foot Krutch is also doing that. We interviewed them a couple years ago.
Friends. We're doing the same thing they're doing.
Okay.
We're doing the same thing they're doing.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He said that they were.
We're very close with them, and we're doing exactly like.
That's awesome.
He's my buddy, and that's who I plan my stuff with, and he's the one who. I'm going to follow exactly what 1,000 Foot Krutch did on the release.
Yeah, I didn't ever figure that there was any connection there.
Yeah, I'm buddies. Awesome. Trevor's my good friend.
That's awesome.
Okay, that's one of our favorite bands as well.
Great band. Great band. They should be much further along.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally
it's always the ones that should be that just aren't. You're right. It sucks.
They're Christian music, so they don't get put on the radio. They don't.
Oh yeah.
They like to rock.
Yep, they do. They absolutely do.
I mean, do you have anything else?
After this tour, how much longer are you on the road with Red?
We're done with Red after this tour.
Okay.
And we're going to headline.
Okay, I thought you had a headlining one coming up.
July 8th all the way through August, we're going to headline, and we're going to bring a couple bands out we want to bring out.
Awesome.
We're going to give America, look, man, at the end of the day, America either has to come out and see us, or they ain't going to see us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't going back nowhere that ain't fucking coming out. So if we show up to Oklahoma or we show up to St. Louis, and there ain't our fans out there, we're not greedy, man. We're not trying to sell every room out. You know what I mean? We want to feel the love.
Yeah.
We want to feel our hard work, and we want to feel people that appreciate the art we put out. And if as long as I keep seeing that, I'll keep going, man.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The minute I see that kind of like, I'm gonna go be a dad, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell my kids about everything I accomplished.
Yeah. I agree. There's no reason to bust your ass every night on the stage
for nothing.
For 20 people in the crowd.
No, I won't do that, but I will still play. I'll get with the guys and play. Just the world ain't gonna see it. People are like, oh, you're gonna not play music for? No, it's like, no, I'm going to play music. I'll still play, just not in front of your ass. You just ain't gonna see that shit.
And who knows? Those 20 people could be some of your biggest fans.
Those 20 people I always play for, man. Those people are the ones. They know who they are. Everybody that's diehard like that knows who they are. I've given them love over the years. They know that I feel like you guys like rock and roll. I appreciate you guys. There ain't no, when I'm talking about not coming, that ain't on you. That's on all these other fucking assholes out here that are trying to act like this ain't a movement or a genre or a way of life. You know what I mean?
I agree.
No one's dangerous anymore, dude. Rock and rollers like to rock a little hard. They like to fuck. They like to drink. They like to smoke weed. It's not all about all those things, but it's like, wherever it's in you that you have a little bit of a rebellion, man. Everybody's got that, but people are trying to act like they don't. People wearing suspenders and shit. Oh, I'm gonna go listen to
You're
Lumberjack.
So right.
Like, I'm just gonna be pumped up all the time. It's like, all right.
Yeah, we've survived Swamp-Lahoma this year, so we've stuck it out. We were there, pulled out by a tractor. I mean, we were there. We didn't.
Live music is where it's at for us, and there needs to be more people that.
You gotta keep doing that shit. I gotta warm up, guys. I gotta do it. It was a pleasure, man.
No, thank you very much.
Thank you guys so much. I look forward to crushing this.